Hello, everybody, and welcome to the World of Risk Global Domination. I'll be your host, Mr. Kilted, and I will be the purple player in the ultimate position, penultimate, the last position, the final position. We are purple in position 6. And we have some insane blizzards down here, actually. Russia's cut off from the Orient, Orient cut off from itself, but also Greece cutting it off. Look at this whole bottom pocket. Now, not a cutoff in Italy, so the Nilu cap, the Egypt cap. I could see some really donkey stuff happening down here, noob style. And, well, we are probably going to cap up here and go for Russia. This is not bad. I could cap on my 3 of St. Petersburg to be safe early and try to take the Russian bonus. Alternatively, I could try to cap in, well, I could cap in Spain, maybe try to work on Spain and go down here. But I don't know if there's going to be an Andalusia or Rabat cap, which would just kind of ruin my Spain. Russia seems pretty easy. I don't have to guard it from down here. And, I mean, I'd prefer to go Kharkiv than St. Petersburg, but because I'm last in turn order, St. Petersburg is a 6 cap on the first turn instead of a 4 cap. I don't need somebody like Yellow rolling a 9v4 on me on the first turn and taking my capital. That would not be fun. That's a good way to lose the game. So the meta settings in Online Risk is Progressive Capitals, Europe Advanced. Now, Fog and Blizzards are on, but no alliances, no portals. A lot of cool bonuses in the middle that are very easy to take as well, like Dynarides, Romania. These are good caps to try to clean out this +4 here. Rostov, huh? Well, I don't have a choice, so I will still cap in Russia. Maybe he didn't have a good choice either, but I mean, he could have capped here and went for Scandinavia. I'm using his vision and my vision. I still think this is probably my best play. And if he kamikazes me out of rage, I mean, well, Yellow goes and then I go. But I mean, if he kamikazes me out of rage and Yellow takes this cap, then I can take the White's original cap. It may be a little bit of a bait cap here, but you know, we'll do the best we can. It's gonna be tough. You know, I wasn't expecting to actually have somebody contest me for Russia, but I mean, he also had Burgundy. White had Burgundy. He also had Stockholm. Stockholm's good for going for Scandinavia and then working their way over here. Maybe he's got no real vision over here. Maybe he sees a London cap, so he didn't want to cap here. But I don't quite know, like I definitely didn't have any good choices. I cannot cap around Yellow over here, or Yellow gets 7 troops the first turn. It's a 10v4 and takes my cap first turn 100%. I go here, someone has a Rabat or Andalusia cap, and I never get Spain. Boom. There was one. All right, so I could cap in the back of the Orient and never get a bonus here and be blocked behind somebody with an Egypt cap or a Nilu cap, and then I'm never doing, like, this strategy of capping in the back corner of something and climbing out. It works well in some maps, but without even a bonus to work my way out with, not good. What does that leave me with? I can't cap, like, there's nothing to do. I'm going here. It is what it is. I'm kill guarded by White's cap, at least. That's kind of cool. But no bonuses. I mean, Yellow probably takes... I mean, maybe Yellow's capped over here and he takes Noob Corner. If he doesn't, do I start working on it? Maybe I go Scandinavia. Right? Maybe Scandinavia is like my best chance. Yeah, he's gonna... Oh, is he gonna take Scandinavia and this? 401, 301. Does the 8 come over or does it go down? Oh, man. Yellow wants Scandinavia. He sees my capital. I wonder why he would do that. Only I see White's cap. So if I make a 14, 13, 13v9. If I could win the 13v9 and have like 6 or 7 left over and then come back, nobody else would see that roll. Obviously, that's not going to do it. White's never going to let me hold Eastern Europe. We're not in a good spot. This may be the time to start going this direction. Okay, there's a red 3 there. That's unfortunate. Well, it's good because we don't want Yellow to have all this, but... What the fuck is this? What was the point of that? Yeah. Yeah, go the other way. Block Yellow. I think he was trying to run away from Yellow by coming this way. Well, didn't work. I actually have a weird feeling he fortified to Rusciala and not to Finland. So yellow's not even going to hit his stack. What did red start with? 10 troops. So he's got a +4 Italy, maybe? This is going to be a tough game, man. A really tough one. Black also started with 10. So red and black both have a +4. I think black took a second +4, I'm guessing. I don't know what red was hoping to accomplish over here. Blue gets 6. So no bonus. He didn't actually get France or complete it. Or if he did, it got broken by black and I didn't see. I don't think it got broken by black, though. So we're assuming blue just didn't finish it. He's got it now. Yeah, like my other alternative to going up here, like if I got good dice and it was a bunch of ones I hit and maybe I could like take Scandinavia, yellow would be cool with me. If I can hold Scandinavia, that'd be good. I think we're just in a really, really bad situation with the white here. The worst part, the other thing is if anybody tries to kill me because I'm weak and then fails, white goes like pretty much right before me. Unless yellow tries to kill me and fails. If anybody else does, white just gets my kill for free. So if yellow tries to kill me, at least I have a chance to trade behind here. Not that it's going to do anything for me, but I'd be dead anyways. So yellow starts with 8. So he actually didn't complete British Empire, just Iceland. And I also don't really want to open red's 10 stack if his 10 stack is here, right? I'm just going to hit the black 2 out of here. Oh my god, those dice. I should have just rolled the 3 on 1 in the bottom. Oh no, we're in trouble, boys. We are in trouble. This is going to be the greatest comeback you have ever seen in the history of Risk. Red starts with 10 again. Maybe he goes for Scandinavia, you know? We do get the largest trades, but we have to survive till then. And losing 3 troops hitting a 2 stack is not the way we do it. I guess I could have just put my troops there, 3 on 1, and then fortified everything back. That would have been better play. I'm going to lose my vision and my positions, so I might as well just make use of that and get as strong as I can. Red took, what, Central Europe? That's either Central Europe or he came through London. My guess is he maybe brought through here and took Central Europe. Yeah, I lose this 3 anyways. Black's got the tip of the Orient. Why wouldn't he try to take the bottom and then fight through the bottom, whoever may be capped down here? Yeah, I should have just 3v1 that. That was a big error. Big donkey kilted plays, bro. Okay. 10 for blue. He's got Spain. He's going to take defense. Now he's going to work on the bottom. Okay, so blue and black are going to get into it on the bottom. And red, I'm pretty sure red does have Italy. So I don't know if he's like Venice cap or whereabouts red's cap is, but I think it's in Italy. Yeah, I lose this 2 now. He's going to go up. No, he just hits the 2 first off. Okay, cool. Things are looking very good for us right now. We're in a very, very powerful position. White goes fully here. Okay, cool. I actually need to close my cap off by knocking yellow's 2 out. Because if white kamikazes me, yellow's the one that gets to go next. That's the only threat I really have of dying. Whereas if white kamikazes me, but yellow doesn't see it, and then I can kill white, there's a potential for like, you know, I make it to my turn, I can trade and then kill white for 1 or 2 cards, or I can kill white triggering a trade, and just some type of survival would be best for me there. I think I'm just going to knock the yellow 2 out. I know it'd be better to hit a 1, but I think it's just... longer term, this is probably better. I didn't lose a troop, so that's good. I don't mind if my cap's closed off right now, I don't think anybody's card blocking me right yet. It's a little early for that, so no trade. We're in a lot of trouble. We're playing in pain right now. Nobody's taken a second cap yet. The start of the 4th turn. Red says thanks started with 16 troops. Oh my god. And white hit this just in case I like finish the bonus somehow, but that's not what happened. That's definitely not what happened. Yellow says thanks. So black gets 20. Red gets 16. Yellow said thanks. He's going to get a ton of troops. Blue didn't finish this, but he'll be working on it. They're all going to get 20 troops. And we're going to be getting 5 a turn in the corner here with our boy white. Not to mention, white hates me thinking I did this to screw with him, but I did this because I had no option. This is one of those scenarios where you actually just get a really bad spawn on Europe Advanced. Like, because I'm late in the turn. If I was earlier in the turn order, I could have forced a different capital because I'd be not at risk of losing it, right? But, like, there's no chance I can cap up here. Yellow makes a 10 and hits my 4 cap. 100% yellow hits my 4 cap up here. My game's immediately over. Capping in the back of here is just suicide if someone's in Egypt or Nalu, which is generally pretty likely. The Spain cap would have ruined my game too, because blue would have been down here cleaning out Africa behind. Well, I've got no bonus from Spain. Maybe I try to hold France, but probably don't get away with that. Kind of want to hit more cards. It looks like white's running out of cards, or white exists nowhere else because everybody owns the whole board. Yellow gets 12, so that's less than what he was getting, wasn't it? No, 7. Now 12. 8, 7, and then 12. I thought yellow was getting more. Okay, he broke black, it looks like. Is that a double break, or... No, that was an oops. Oops, I accidentally didn't know somebody was holding this +4. I don't know if he's going to fall for that. Well, I could hit Prussia to get a little bit more vision. I mean, he's not holding this. Take more cards out front. Oh, no, I don't hit Prussia. I will hit the white 1. Sit here with a 20k. Okay. I have no trade on 4, so I'm... Red gets 18. Part of me wants to hit the red 1 and close my cap off up here, but... Because I don't really want red to see my cap, but he traded early. Okay, so 1 out of 6. Who does red hit with this? My killed lost is insanely good, right? Killed 13, lost 22. We're doing good here. How much damage is he doing? Those are cool looking dice, to be honest. I don't know what set this was part of, but pretty cool. If you'd stop rolling for a second, I could see what's on this side. More scrapes, huh? More scratches. I guess it's probably the Dune dice, because I think that's the Dune border. Maybe he's a Dune boy. He didn't hit a capital. Okay. So paying attention to black, now he gets 9. Black was getting a lot more. He was getting 20, now he gets 9. Now we know he lost 4 troops from yellow hitting this, but I think red hit him a bunch. Either that or last turn blue came through here, but I think blue didn't... I didn't pay attention to blue's last turn. It was 12, so he didn't finish Africa until last turn. Okay, so he's hitting red. So red hit black a bunch. Okay. Blue starts with 22. Yeah, here we go. Now, this is the scary part. Blue has 4 Southwestern Europe, 6 Africa. That's 10. 2 for his cap is 12. And then 10 more? He must have completed France. And he's probably... Or he completed... Sorry, he probably actually completed this part of Africa, and now he's going to clean back here. Blue's saying thanks and red saying thanks. Maybe not. Maybe he completed France and he's saying thank you to red. Not quite sure. 4-on-1 into cap. Take a card and pass. Styles jaw. All right. Keeping my kill guard. Could be a Grandmaster in white. And both of us are going to chill here. Like, what's happening now is all these guys are going to snowball hard and then fight each other. Probably. Either one of them snowballs hard enough to kill us. And then we die and then they play the 4-player endgame. I think it's more likely these guys are going to fight a bunch, though. While we do next to nothing, and then we'll be looking for opportunities to chain kills. Now, if these guys go crazy, white will get the opportunity to chain kills before me. If yellow's the one that goes crazy, I'll get the first shot at it. But I want to keep my cap open to his cap, and I want to keep it open to the top. I would like to be open this way, but I really didn't want yellow to see my cap, because I thought he was going to get a lot more troops than he was. So I'll keep trading here with white. Because he would take this card and then he'd start going out this way, right? He's not gonna take Kharkiv from me. And Kharkiv would open me up. Red might end up opening me here. Okay. Up? No. He just came looking, but he came right through black. Black gets 5 now. Red gets 16. Black only gets 5. Now, black's cat, we never saw it, right? We were assuming, like, we saw Romania at the start of the game. It wasn't there. He could have been Istanbul, Dynaride, something like that. He traded. Nobody early traded except for red. He was going to first trade anyway, so that's fine. I'm going to get a 15 trade, though. I will be big here. 4, 6, 8, 10. So white gets 10 trade plus 5. He can make a 40. If he has a +2 on this territory, he could make a 42. 41 v24 to hit me if he really hated me. I don't think he's that kind of a donkey, though. I think we're both going to survive, get big trades. I might start at... I mean, I don't necessarily want to hit this card. Maybe I do. Okay, he hits Kharkiv. Him not rolling my cat now would be great. Now I have a pathway out, which is excellent. 39, or sorry, 29 deployed on there. I'm like, dude, 34 v24, he might think that's all I have and go for my kill. That would have been very unfortunate, because he probably loses. He's going for black. Like, black's kill, I was going to say, black's kill might be available to me. I was going to, I was just finding my way to saying I'm probably going to go hunting and get black's kill. I didn't pay attention to when this triggered. I'm assuming yellow's the one that took it, not red. That actually means my first trade is going to be a 20 trade. That's a little bit good. Okay, he's rolling more. Is red and yellow going to team up on blue? Wait, we got a lot of Canadians going on. We got Rye Guy, 1, 2, 3, 4. Styles Ja, and myself. I'm Canadian. I'm not rocking a Canadian flag right now, but I mean, I am a Canadian. We're gonna chill like this. You know what? It might have actually be better for me to try to trade with white in here, but he might not accept that. Like white, I'd love to trade with white on Moscow back and forth, because then we both have access out. Like, I'm also okay if he goes out and gets a kill and changes position or whatever. So, red gets 15 a turn. Part of me needs to go out and figure out where these guys are. Yellow's original cap, it wasn't London. It's not up in Noob Corner. Maybe it's somewhere in here. Blue gets 23, so he's still got his stuff. Okay, let me do a little bit of math. 4, 6, and 3, that's 13. A cap is 15. And if he's getting 23, he's got 24 territories to get 8 more, right? So let's say he's got 24 territories. What is this? 16, 21, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 28, that would be 9 troops a turn on top of his 13, so, or on top of his 15. That'd be 24 turns. So he actually, blue has not cleaned this out. Somebody's back here. That's interesting, actually. I thought black cleaned this out. And black's dead. How am I doing this math wrong? For him to get 20, he'd be getting 24. Because if I can say blue's completely back here and the whole bottom is blue, then yellow and red at some point will be able to line up how they're doing. Red gets 18 trades for a bunch. Yellow got 28 that turn. Okay, yellow getting 28. Yellow and red were teaming black together. So do they start fighting blue together, or do they turn on each other because yellow's getting so many? This is one of those scenarios where if white doesn't trade, I could think about killing him. Trade, kill him, trade, and hopefully I can hold on. The trade being 30. If yellow traded for 30, then I would go 35. He'll have a 47. He's thinking about trading early because he's wondering if I'm going to do something stupid. So him trading early is actually not bad for me. Because now instead of him trading after blue and getting more troops, and maybe after yellow, he's getting a little bit smaller of a trade, but he's safe. So A, I don't want him to be safe, but B, I actually want him to get less troops. I want me to get more. He's completely closed off to me right now. Interesting. Yellow goes through the top. Here's my 52 cap. Am I dead, by the way? 23. Does he have a stack that can kill a 52? Huh. I might actually have to trade here. That sucks a bit. He's going to be on 5. Yeah, I actually do have to trade. He says thanks. Like if he gets 23 a turn, and he's going to trade next turn for 40 because he trades after blue. So he puts 63 troops down, maybe even more. Say he puts 69 troops down, makes a 70 stack on, but he puts, say, 69 troops on top of a 30 somewhere. I mean, I wouldn't die because I would exist right here, and I'd be able to trade and sit behind white with 2 cards, but like it ends my game. White would eventually kill me for 2 cards in that scenario, so. Well, he didn't have a 30 here pointing at me, but I didn't know if he did or not, let's be honest. I didn't know what his scenario was. Okay, red's getting 19, yellow 23, blue is still getting 23. So as much as they're hitting a bunch of things, it's like they're shuffling bonuses maybe. Two attacks for red. Does blue still start with 23 or 20? Okay, 22. I mean, at some point blue comes out and does something, right? 1 hit. 2. 2 and a pass. Okay, so they're chilling. So white and I are chilling, and they're chilling. White's doing... I actually think white might be a Grandmaster holding my kill guard here. Like, yellow getting 20. He was getting 23. Trades for 45. Part of me wants to try to take Scandinavia. But, like, the +3 bonus of Scandinavia is actually not worth anything to me right now. I lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 troops the second all this gets taken over. So it's a 7-troop investment, essentially. It's pretty costly. Red says good luck. Okay, I think red and yellow may be starting a bit of a beefarino. Blue's got a sad face. Okay. If Prussia's open, I'm going to actually try to hit Prussia into Bavaria and come out and look. Or Prussia into Hungary and come look here. Like, I want some vision, right? So this is my time to gain a little bit of knowledge. Let's look down here. Here's a 68. I'm going to do the shocked face. And there's the other one, Venice, which we thought... That's where my prediction was for Red's original cap. Because he started with Italy, and we saw him come to Burgundy and then fortify 3 down. He leaves 2 on this cap. What's he doing? He's rolling something. Blue says well played. Did blue... So Venice cap, Medina Rides cap. We have 2 caps. Blue's cap is Rabat or Andalusia. I don't remember exactly which one. We didn't see exactly which one, but I could have deduced it based on how his stack came at first turn. Red went around and hit everything. I'm probably not, but there's a small chance that yellow would hit red and follow red's path all the way around me without hitting this bonus and let me keep the +4. Which would be hilarious. It really would be. By the way, white's got quite the trip. Boom, 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 boom to get to my cap. Like, just in case he thought he could kill my cap on a trade soon. The trades are still low compared to this. Blue Star was 17 instead of 22, so he got broken in France, I'm guessing, or Spain. I'm wondering if somebody... Okay. I'm wondering if somebody actually did come all the way down here to clean black out of the back. Like, part of yellow's troops, was he holding this? And then blue had, like, Africa, this. He sees me with... Oh, man. What if yellow traded on 3 and hit the red 56 cap? Would that be red killable for me? Is red going to be killable here? Damn. Okay, he's rolling. This looks like he's hitting blue. Broke my bonus. Okay, I want to get more vision. Can I see London? There's a blue 3. I'd like to see London now. I do see London. Okay, so as suspected, there was no cap on London. Because yellow took Iceland the first turn, and he owned a bunch of British Empire, but he never finished British Empire. He moved into Scandinavia instead, right? Which is why I knew his cap wasn't in London. So cap, 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 cap. No cap up here. No cap in Scandinavia. There could be a Denmark cap, but I highly doubt it. Is yellow's original cap, like, down here or something? Or Nalu? Maybe it's Nalu. Maybe yellow's been... No, because black took... Yeah, black took all this, maybe, and then yellow knocked him out of here. And then blue's been holding... +6, +4, +4. This would be 14 with a cap at 16 and then 6 from territories. Which it's 20 territories. So 6 from territories and 7 from territories sometimes. Okay, hold on. We might have deduced this. Yellow... And yellow holds up here. Yellow might have a Nalu cap. I think the last cap is Nalu and it's yellow. And yellow's got all of back here. And my cap is strong enough I don't need to trade early so I can get the big boy trade. Same as white. White's thinking the same. Interesting. Okay, this is getting... It's starting to get interesting. We actually had a game where we had to take a card and pass in Russia for a while, maybe a month or two ago, and there was a guy that capped in Sevastopol, and in the final 3, he suicided me with all of his troops for some reason, and then I like barely got his kill, and then beat the other guy with a cap run or something. It was quite an interesting game. Some people were thinking black and that player were... Black was the guy that capped in Sevastopol. Some people were thinking those two were collabing, and it's possible. So he's holding a +4 here. Probably guarding it with a 9 and a 9. 99, the old Wayne Gretzky. Wayne Gretzky playing for the Dinaric Alps. Red's still getting 22. Yellow, wait, yellow only getting 5. No, because, okay, so yellow can't be only getting 5 if he has a Nalu capital with all of this. Is it like an Egypt capital with all of this? And then blue breaks him here? Blue gets 29 now. Okay, it's not an Nalu cap. What the fuck is it? Did he do some stupid-ass Georgia cap? He botted. Yellow's gone. Is he a Georgia cap in Georgia? So he's about to take a third card. He's going for the white kill. He might be too strong if he's still on 1 cap. Whew. If there's no yellow in here, it might be worth it for me to actually just try to find my way. No, red's cap and blue's cap both prevent me from getting to the bottom half of the board. I can't even get to the bottom half of the board through those guys. So he went hunting, but he didn't get it. He did get it. Did he find a cap on the way? Because this would be my chance to take Russia and stack this white cap if he's going to chill. If he comes back to the cap, then... How weak do you think he is? If he just took 5 cards... He's fist bumping me? I'm easy to card block. I don't know how weak he is, so I gotta check. That's why he's fist bumping me. That's why he's fist bumping me. Because he took an aggro ass kill. Okay. Let's get that guy out of the game. Oh. Say thanks. Yes. All right, we're in the game. We have a trade. I traded in a way that left me a trade in case I drew a wild card, right? If I kept 2 cavalry, 2 artillery, it's like, yeah, my 5th card will give me a trade anyways. But what if it's a wild? I got a wild. So I'm so glad I switched my... That's why I was fucking with the cards, if you guys were wondering. If you want to go back and rewatch that 5-10 seconds of me fucking with the cards, it was I was using a trade to make sure I had a trade in hand in case I drew a wild. And I literally did. And that was the moment it paid off. And that could make all the difference going forward. Red gets 24 a turn. By the way, I was going to hunt for white's kill regardless. But the second he fist bumps me, that signals to me that he's weak and doesn't want me to come looking. If he did nothing, I would have taken it as, I'm not sure. Maybe he got a free kill, right? By the way, if that 31 troops was on capital, if he had a 70 cap, do I still do that? Red's blocking. I think he's trying to get blue to hit me. Oh, he took 21 off the cap. Because the cap hit that I did, I lost 45 on a 41 cap. That's so good. But a 142, if he had a 70, the other one was a 31, so you could have moved 30 on this. If he had a 71 cap, 142 on a 71 cap, would I have still done that? Blue's rolling into red. Oh my God, these guys are fighting. This is what I mean. I had a terrible spawn and a terrible start to the game, and now look at us. Look at this position now. What was blue starting with? Only 8. Red's bullying him. Put that there. Put this 5 on my cap. I have an active stack now. I don't want to signal that to blue. Red can hit the shit out of me and hurt me a lot, but he's fighting blue. Yeah. And I have a trade on 3, and this could make all the difference. No, okay, takes the card and passes. Blue only got 8, by the way. Now he gets 19, so red didn't do anything funky to him. Just took some bonuses. He's immediately swinging. He can't hit my 116 unless he's got a way through red at the top, through my 30 cap. So my 116 is safe from blue. Red's laughing at him and saying, good game. Well played. I have 3 caps, by the way. One of these guys only has 1 cap. And blue, previous turn was 8. Was that 2 caps or was that 1 cap and a +3? Or 1 cap, lots of territories? I don't quite know. They both have a bunch of shit behind. Like, they could infinite trade back here if they wanted to, but... I mean, that I'd hold too much of the board. 70 a turn or whatever would be too much. Blue's rolling the fuck out of red, though. And stops. Okay. Red's only on 2 cards, by the way, so I'm not actually going to hit him. I'm just going to hit this. And leave this here. Right, they're going to take a 3rd card now. Now red comes into me. He starts with 5. So I could have killed red there. This is going to give blue a kill, unless he's trying to hide. There you go. 2 30 caps. Suicides into my 30 cap. And gets a good roll. That was a very dumb move. Okay, so blue holds the whole board. Okay. So blue's going to come in and kill red, probably. He takes this cap for free. So maybe I should have just killed red for 3. I didn't know how weak red was. 40. This doesn't kill him, though, I don't think. No, it doesn't. I get red's kill. And depending on what he does here, yeah, I can path through. Good game. I don't need to trade, so I can keep my wild, too. I'll get red's kill into a trade. Okay. There's no noob corner caps, right? He had to trade on 3 as well. Yeah, it should be game. Just in case it's not, though. There's no cap up there, but I'm doing this just in case. 40 cap. Okay, my cap rolls have been absolutely great. Egypt? Okay, good game. Am I blind? It's Denmark. After all that time, it's Denmark. After all that time, it is actually Denmark. I could have 3-on-1 tried to do. Good game. Well played, bro. It was Denmark. I completely said there's no way it was Denmark. You know why? Everybody came through the top and came to my cap. Like white, yellow, red, blue. Everybody, no, not white, but red, yellow, and blue multiple times. I think even the other guy, whatever color he was, they all came through the top. I'm like, in my head, they all moved through Denmark. Remember red had a 10 here and yellow took all this? Red's 10 moved through Denmark, I was pretty sure, into here to come fortify. But no, it came through yellow here. I was so certain it wasn't Denmark. Oh my God, yeah, white was a Grandmaster. I read that. Good kill, but you, on 2 cards, taking a 2-card kill, you had to trust that I wasn't going to see your elimination there for 5 cards. And I wouldn't have taken it, probably. I might have. I'm kind of ballsy. If you had all your troops on cap. He was trying to defend from red getting broken in the bonuses. He needed 1 turn to recover, and I didn't give it to him. So find your moment. All I needed was 1 moment, and that was it. Great game. Thank you guys for joining until the end of the video. Subscribe if you're new. New videos every single day on both of my channels. So look forward to seeing you in the next one.